Soft night air gathers around you like a friendly blanket, and I greet you within that gentle hush. All the sounds of the day grow faint now. They step back and give us room. If there has been worry in your mind or tension in your shoulders, let it be known that you have full permission to place those burdens at the edge of this moment. Think of this space as a warm circle of candlelight, steady and kind, where your inner voice is honored. You and I meet here heart to heart, and the simple act of arriving is already a gift to your soul. Each breath carries you further from rush and closer to ease, so breathe in softness, breathe out strain, and allow your whole being to understand that tonight is devoted to your peace and your prosperity. Your presence is enough. Nothing more is demanded. Nothing more is required. With each gentle inhale, notice how the air feels cool as it enters, how it becomes warm as it leaves. Let that warmth signal comfort spreading through your chest. In the same way that twilight turns the sky from bright blue to deep violet, you too can shift from busyness to calm. This is the hour when seeds of fortune love to be planted, because the thinking mind grows quiet and the intuitive heart takes the lead. Invite a silent promise into the room, a promise that life is ready to show you fresh doors, new pathways, and streams of plenty. No strain, no pushing, only willing cooperation with the rich flow of good that already exists in the universe. Whisper inwardly, "I open to quiet miracles," and feel that sentence settle into every cell. Notice your eyelids growing heavier, yet your awareness becoming lighter. Picture your thoughts like feathers. They drift downward until at last they rest. You are not chasing prosperity. You are allowing it to recognize you, call your name in sweetness, and come closer. In this welcoming quiet, every word spoken inside you becomes a clear instruction to the creative mind of life. If your heart needs comfort, let it receive comfort. If your body needs loosening, encourage it gently. The universe responds most easily when we soften rather than when we strive. Soften now. Allow your shoulders to drop, your jaw to unclench, and your spine to feel supported by the surface beneath you. It is safe to let go. Thoughts about unfinished tasks or future details may still appear at the edge of awareness. Offer them kindness for a moment, then place them in a small imaginary basket beside the bed. Tell them they may wait until morning, for tonight they are lovingly off duty. This single choice shows great self-respect. It tells every part of you, my renewal matters. As your energy calms, a quiet hum of possibility awakens. Fortune is not far away. It is as close as the next harmonic beat of your heart. Alignment with that beat is the first treasure of the night. Try these simple words, letting each syllable flow with your out-breath. I now rest in the care of life, and life prepares rich blessings for me. Say it again in your mind, gently stretching the sentence over 2 full breaths so that relaxation spreads even further. The moment you speak with sincerity, invisible helpers, including your own wiser self, move in harmony to shape tomorrow's good. This is not fantasy. It is cooperation with a law as certain as gravity. Where calm attention rests, creative energy gathers. If old stories of doubt begin to echo, soothe them as you might soothe a child who had a frightening dream. Offer these stories the loving notice they always wished for, then tuck them in and watch them drift away on the river of the night. They are not needed on the journey to wealth. They have served their purpose and are free to dissolve. What remains is your clear intention and the tender night that promises to hold it. Feel gratitude that you have arrived at this point on your path where you can choose calm over tension, trust over fear. Every choice of peace adds to an inner treasury, and that treasury soon overflows into physical form, ideas, opportunities, helpful hands. You do not have to know the timing. You only nurture the soil of your mind, and life supplies the harvest. Whisper once more, I am worthy of rest, I am worthy of fortune, and I welcome both now. Let those words echo softly until even the echo fades into sweet stillness. The breath continues to slow, thoughts become spacious, like stars scattered across a wide sky. There is room for ease, room for abundance, room for you. In that sacred space, seeds are already sprouting. Feel a quiet smile spread inside your chest, not forced, simply arriving, as though your heart understands more than words can say. In this welcoming quiet, you and fortune greet each other as dear friends after a long absence. Allow awareness to glide to the tip of your nose and notice the gentle rhythm there. With the next inhale, send the breath to the very base of your lungs, letting ribs widen softly. On the exhale, sense any tightness slip away. Continue at your own pace. A slow count of 4 to draw life in, a slow count of 6 to let tension drift out. Breath is the bridge between mind and body. Every calm cycle tells the nervous system that all is well. As the message of safety sinks in, muscles receive permission to uncoil. Bring attention to your feet. Feel them settle into warmth, perhaps a pleasant tingle as blood flows freely, washing away the day's pressure. Invite ankles to soften, then calves, soothing tired fibers that may have carried you many steps. Glide upward with kindness to knees, thighs, hips. Offer them silent praise for their faithful service. Continue to the belly. Let it rise without strain, fall without forcing. Each organ is a quiet partner in creating vitality, and gratitude is nourishment. Now travel to the hands. Sense palms opening, fingers uncurling, wrists relaxing. These hands have held, typed, cleaned, created. They deserve ease. Allow forearms and elbows to follow, releasing invisible armor you may have worn against the world. Shoulders slope peacefully downward, freeing neck and throat. Notice how your voice box loosens, as though ready to speak loving truths when morning comes. Let the back of the head nestle into softness, releasing any remaining weight of thought. Draw gentle attention to the forehead. Smooth it with inner light, as if a warm cloth were wiping away lines of concern. Feel eyebrows drift apart, eyelids rest heavier, cheeks sink toward stillness. Tongue lies broad at the floor of the mouth. Teeth are unpressed. You are now a field of quiet openness, receptive to currents of well-being. In this state, the body repairs itself, nerves reset, hormones balance, and the mind becomes fertile ground for wealthy ideas. Place one hand over your heart center and feel the tender pulse there. Affirm softly, with every calm breath, I invite new prosperity into my life. Notice how the hand rises and falls as though rocking a precious child. That precious child is you, the innermost you who deserves gentle care. The body believes every word you say to it. Speak kindly. Mention once more, all systems work together for my good, and sense warmth spreading outward, perhaps a subtle flutter of joy. Some like to picture a soft golden light entering through the crown of the head, sliding along the spine, pouring into every limb. If that image pleases you, allow it. If not, simply feel weight melt into the mattress, sofa, or floor beneath. Either way, the message is the same. Your body and breath cooperate with universal love to create an environment where fortune feels welcome. You need not strive, you need only yield. As organs slow for rest, blood pressure eases, thoughts float by like quiet boats on a dark lake, guided by moonlight. If you notice mind wandering to lists or plans, greet the thought, thank it, and send it across the water to the far shore where it will wait until dawn. Glide back to the rhythm of breath. With every exhale, you may silently say, I trust, and with every inhale reply, I receive. That rhythmic conversation comforts the whole system. If an area of the body still feels tense, place inner attention there like a warm hand. Breathe into that spot for a few cycles. No criticism, only interest and care. Tension soon learns it can dissolve. Thank the body for its wisdom. It knows how to restore itself once the mind grants space. Relaxation is not a luxury. It is the bedrock upon which wealth of every kind is built. When muscles soften, creativity rises. When nerves settle, intuition becomes clear. Now picture yourself rising gently in the morning with renewed energy, aware of subtle shifts that have taken root overnight. Though dawn is hours away, fortune is already arranging pleasant surprises on your path. Feel the body smile in anticipation, then sink back into deeper calm. Whisper, all is forming for my highest good, and let that truth settle like soft snow on quiet ground. Inner silence is now the guardian of your rest. Bring awareness to the crown of your head and thank this part of you for holding many thoughts today. Offer it a breath of gratitude, then move down to the forehead, acknowledging the capacity to focus, to dream, to plan. Gently give thanks and invite it to rest. Continue down to eyes that have seen much. Appreciate their service and let lids relax. Glide to ears that carried countless sounds. Bless them with appreciation. Nose, cheeks, mouth. Each one receives a mental smile of thanks before releasing its effort. The journey of gratitude moves over the throat, honoring every word spoken, then to shoulders for bearing loads, to arms and elbows that reached, lifted, or held. Thank them and feel them grow lighter. Palms soften, fingers rest open, ready to receive tomorrow's gifts without gripping. Gratitude travels across the chest, recognizing the heart's steady rhythm that sustained you all day. A simple thought of thanks is like sweet nectar to that devoted organ. Feel it swell gently in response. Let awareness float to lungs, praising them for each inhale of life and exhale of release. Send love to the stomach and digestive system that transformed nourishment into strength. Continue to kidneys, liver, all silent workers who detoxify and balance. Give each a silent note of appreciation. You may picture them glowing softly as they receive your recognition. Move through hips that carried your weight and down both legs that supported forward motion. Knees bend inwardly in thanks and then straighten in content ease. Ankles and feet complete the gratitude path. They grounded you on the earth's steady surface, took the steps that shaped your journey. Offer them gentle praise. Perhaps they respond with a pleasant warmth or tingling that says, we hear you, we relax now. Feel gratitude ripple back upward like a gentle tide, washing every cell with calm. The body understands this language and answers with deeper peace. Shift attention outward to the events of the day. Recall one small moment that pleased you, maybe sunlight on a wall, the taste of tea, a kind word. Let that memory bloom, then bless it with thanks. Choose another moment, a lesson learned, even if it arrived through challenge. Thank it too. Gratitude does not deny difficulty, it transforms it. Each time you name something for which you feel grateful, you open a wider doorway for abundance. Now turn gratitude toward wealth itself, even if evidence seems slim. Thank the coins in your pocket, the roof above, the meals already eaten, the ideas that visited you. Thank unseen sources of supply already moving your way. Gratitude in advance is a magnet of astonishing power. Whisper inwardly, I celebrate the riches arriving. Feel the heart expand as you do. The body responds with relaxation. The mind signals readiness to receive. As gratitude settles, notice inner space growing quiet yet vibrant. You may feel a sense of being filled with gentle light or simply an awareness of ease. Tension that once clung to muscles melts. Worry that once echoed in thought quiets. Gratitude has carried you across a bridge to calm and resourcefulness. Breathe in that calm, breathe out soft joy. Feel the gentle pulse of life flowing through you, an ever-renewing stream. Offer a final silent blessing to the unseen forces coordinating your prosperity tonight. You do not need to orchestrate how good comes. You only need to keep the gate of gratitude open. Say softly, thank you for caring for me in countless ways, known and unknown. Let that phrase sink deep. You may notice the body grow heavier, ready for sleep, while the spirit feels lighter, cradled by faith. Fall inward toward that faith. Let it hold you. Should stray thoughts attempt to interrupt, greet them with the phrase, I am busy thanking life. Then guide attention back to appreciation. This gentle boundary trains the mind to favor supportive channels. In time, it becomes effortless. The mind defaults to thanks, and the nervous system dwells in calm. Fortune thrives in such an environment, sprouting like seedlings after spring rain. Before rest fully claims you, place awareness once more at the heart. Whisper a closing vow of gratitude. I cherish this night, and I welcome morning fortune. Feel the vow settle like a shining stone at the center of a still pond. The ripples reach through body, mind, and spirit, preparing you for the blessings already on their way. Continue to drift in this quiet tide of thanks until sleep arrives, gentle and profound. Now that the body is resting in a gentle stillness and the breath moves like a soft tide, we begin to notice something special. A small shift inside the heart. A glow, a quiet shimmer, not loud or urgent. It's the light of receiving, of allowing something greater to meet you halfway. And from here, we turn gently inward to listen, not to noise, but to truth. Every night brings a new chance to shed what is heavy and welcome what is light. Let this night be your invitation to clear the old stories that may have been running in the background, those beliefs that speak of lack, of limitation, of not enough. Perhaps these thoughts have played quietly for years, whispering that wealth must be earned through pain, or that joy must be postponed until everything is perfect. But tonight, just for now, we soften the grip of those thoughts. We don't fight them. We simply notice. We observe them like clouds passing over a moonlit sky, and as they drift, we can speak new words into the open space they leave behind. I am open to new beliefs that bless my life. That is a gentle beginning. Say it softly inside. Feel how these words create room in your heart. Say it again if it feels good, and notice the subtle warmth that follows. This is how change begins, slowly, kindly, with one breath, one belief, one night. Now, without blame or judgment, call to mind one idea you've held about money or abundance that no longer serves you. Maybe it sounded like, I have to work hard for every dollar, or money doesn't come easily to people like me. Whatever it is, see it for what it is, an old sentence, not a fact. Thoughts can be replaced, beliefs can evolve. Speak to that old thought now with love. I see you. I know you tried to protect me. and now I am ready for something new. Imagine that old belief sitting gently in your hands, and then picture your hands opening. Watch the belief float up and away like a feather on the breeze. You don't need to hold it anymore. Release is not dramatic. It is a soft choice repeated again and again until it becomes your natural way. And as that belief fades, a new space opens, ready to be filled with beauty. Let's begin to fill that space with new language, new possibility. Let's whisper words that feel nourishing. I trust the flow of life to provide all that I need. Feel that statement settle in your chest, not rushed, not forced, just received. Again, gently. I trust the flow of life to provide all that I need. Affirmations are not magic spells. They are loving reminders, seeds we plant in the soil of the mind. When repeated with care, they grow roots. They shape how we feel, how we move, how we respond to life. Even if the old thoughts try to return, you can choose again. You always can. You might like to write this affirmation down and place it beside your bed, or you might speak it softly each night before you rest. The mind is most open when we are soft, most receptive when we are not striving. That's why night is a powerful time to affirm abundance. It is the natural hour of surrender. Here's another you might like. I am learning to receive with ease and grace. Breathe it in. Let the words echo in your body, not just in your mind. Let them rest in your belly, in your hands, in your chest. Speak them again, slowly. I am learning to receive with ease and grace. If your body or your mind responds with doubt, that's all right. You are not doing it wrong. You are simply meeting the old resistance and inviting it to soften. The more love you give yourself in these moments, the more your inner world becomes a place where wealth feels welcome. Sometimes we expect abundance to arrive in loud, dramatic ways, but often it comes gently, in the form of an idea, a helpful hand, a peaceful moment that brings clarity. And when you're relaxed, you notice these gifts more easily. Your awareness becomes your magnet. So tonight, we are tuning the inner magnet. You are releasing what no longer belongs and choosing words that match the truth of your value. You are creating a new home within yourself where prosperity feels comfortable, not foreign. Feel free to repeat this simple phrase as many times as you like, each time letting it fall deeper into your being. It is safe to welcome wealth. As these new beliefs take root, you may notice small changes in how you feel, how you speak, how you relate to the world. That's how transformation happens, not all at once, but in layers. And tonight, you've peeled away one more. Now that we've spoken to the mind and softened the body, let's turn inward one more time and allow a soft image to form. Don't force it. Just let it arise naturally. See yourself waking gently in the morning, light streaming through the window. You rise with ease. There's a feeling of calm, as if you already know something beautiful is on the way. As you move through your morning, you feel aligned. Perhaps a phone call brings good news. Maybe an email opens a door. Maybe an unexpected moment gives you clarity or joy. These are not just nice dreams. They are possibilities, and they begin with the images you hold inside you tonight. Picture your day unfolding with small signs of abundance. A smile from a stranger, a moment of peace, a sense of inspiration. These are early signs. They are the first shoots of your inner garden sprouting into the world. Now go one step further in your inner image. See your hands receiving something that delights you, perhaps a gift, a letter, a moment of opportunity. Feel what it's like to accept it without hesitation, without guilt. just soft joy. Let that feeling move through your entire body. There's no need to see the full picture. Just let the feeling of receiving be vivid, strong, and sweet. It might feel like a warm breeze across your skin, a flutter in your chest, a knowing in your heart. Stay there for a moment. Breathe into it. Let it grow. When we picture good things with a calm mind and an open heart, we set a direction for life to follow. It is like placing a gentle lantern along the path, lighting the way ahead. You don't need to know exactly how things will happen. You only need to trust that they will. Whisper inside now, good is finding its way to me even as I sleep. Say it again if it comforts you. Good is finding its way to me even as I sleep. This is your inner rehearsal for receiving, and each time you return to it, you are teaching your mind that wealth is natural, that fortune is familiar. You are no longer waiting for something to rescue you. You are allowing life to match the peace you are creating within. Rest in that image for a few more moments. Let it settle into your cells. You are not chasing anything. You are becoming the place where blessings feel at home. You may like to write down what you saw or felt after this, not to control it, but to celebrate it, to affirm that what was imagined is already beginning, in ways both seen and unseen. Tonight you have created a clear space, a rich soil, and a kind invitation. That is enough. That is everything. Continue to breathe softly now, knowing that you are supported, guided, and deeply loved. And as your eyes grow heavy, know this: your dreams are receiving the message, and life is responding in kind. Sleep comes not to end your day, but to open the gates to something new, something rich, something real. Let it come. Let it come. Now, in the stillness of this night, allow your awareness to soften once more, not to fix anything, but to bring gentle presence to what is here. Let your heart turn inward again, not with effort, but with grace. And from this calm space, bring your attention to the mirror. It may be a real one by your bedside, or an invisible one behind your closed eyes. Either way, this moment is a quiet meeting with the self, a kind, honest meeting without judgment or demand. Gaze gently into the mirror, not with critical eyes, but with the eyes of love. You may see tiredness, you may see softness, but more than anything you see presence. You see a soul who has shown up for life again and again, even when it was hard. And now you speak not to the image, but to the being behind it. You speak with love. Say softly, "You are doing beautifully. I am so proud of you." Let the words land inside, even if they bring emotion. That emotion is sacred. You are learning to befriend yourself at the most powerful level. There is no force more healing than self-kindness. Now speak again, slowly, clearly, as if you mean every syllable. I am willing to receive all the wealth life has for me. Let the words echo in your chest. This is not about pretending or forcing belief. It's about offering your inner self something true and nourishing. You might place your hand on your heart or cheek as you say it again. I am willing to receive all the wealth life has for me. Speak it kindly, gently, and watch how your body responds. Often it sighs or softens or warms. That is the power of loving presence. That is the power of showing up for yourself. When you begin to offer yourself this kindness, prosperity flows more easily. Not because you earned it, but because you stopped blocking it. The greatest doors open not through pushing, but through soft, consistent openness. This moment in the mirror is one of those doors. Let your reflection or your inner image now smile back at you. Not a big, forced grin, just a small, knowing smile, the kind that says, "We are ready now." That smile is your soul's agreement to welcome the good that is already looking for you. And now gently thank yourself. You've come far. You've softened in places that were once hard. You've offered compassion where there was once pressure. These are not small things. These are miracles in motion. Turn now, with ease, to a simple practice that deepens the work of this night. Take a notebook, a sheet of paper, or a gentle whisper to your soul. We're going to speak to the universe in a way it understands, through appreciation and clarity. Begin with 3 quiet reflections on what flowed today. They don't have to be large. Maybe you found a coin on the ground. Maybe someone smiled at you. Maybe you felt a moment of calm, even for just one breath. Write them down or say them silently. Today, life showed me flow when, and then complete the sentence. Each of these small recognitions is a signal that you notice, that you honor, that you are aligned. These little notes of gratitude are like gold threads weaving a future of fortune. Now turn your attention to a receiving goal for tomorrow, not a task, not a duty, but a gift you are ready to welcome. It might sound like, tomorrow I receive inspiration for my next step. Or tomorrow I open my heart to a helpful opportunity. Whatever arises, let it be simple and sincere. This isn't about control. It's about creating a gentle opening, a signal to the universe that you are awake, aware, and ready. When you begin to practice this nightly, you shift your inner chemistry. Your energy becomes clear. Your focus becomes aligned with abundance. Close your journal or fold your paper gently. You might say softly, "This is enough. My heart has spoken," and indeed it has. Now we rest, not just physically, but spiritually. This is the sacred silence that follows the prayer, the space where life begins to respond. You've planted beautiful seeds tonight. They don't need your watching, they need your trust. Lay back, supported and whole. In your mind's eye, see yourself surrounded by a soft glow, like moonlight resting on water. This glow is your trust, your surrender, your knowing. Say quietly within, "I have done my part. Now I let life unfold." With each breath, let go a little more. Let the details take care of themselves. Let the energy you've built carry you forward. The greatest fortunes often arrive not when we chase them, but when we make space for them. And tonight, that space has been created with such love. As your body sinks into deeper relaxation, feel how the silence itself is alive. It's not emptiness, it's fullness waiting to bloom. It's the presence of every good thing that's already on its way. Trust that while you sleep, invisible hands are rearranging details for your highest good. Trust that your dreams are being whispered to by loving forces who know your heart and honor your path. Whisper now one final affirmation, soft and sacred. As I rest, fortune is forming. Feel it in your bones, in your breath, in your being. And as you slip into deeper stillness, hold this truth. You are loved, you are supported, you are ready. Rest, dear soul. Rest in the knowing that everything you desire is already drawing closer. Rest in the grace of this night, the kindness of your heart, and the boundless gifts of life. Let the final breath be soft. Let it carry you home, to yourself, to peace, to fortune already unfolding. All is well, all is well, all is well.